Next preparation method of alcohols is reduction of carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl compounds means either aldehydes or ketones. Those are collectively known as carbonyl compounds. That means when that carbonyl compounds are when aldehydes or ketones undergoes reduction, then we get alcohols. See, LiAlH4, this is lithium aluminum hydride. When this lithium aluminum hydride reduces aldehydes, ketones, acids, cyanides, but not reduces C11C. That means here the point indicates that this lithium aluminum hydride acts as strong reducing agent. It can reduce aldehydes, ketones, acids, cyanides, but not reduce C11C because this the bond strength between C11C is somehow more, so it cannot reduce, it cannot break the bond. NaBH4, this also acts as reducing agent, but it is somehow weak compared to LiLH4, so it reduces only aldehydes and ketones but not reduce acids, cyanides, C11C, C111C. If that aldehydes undergoes reduction in the presence of either LiAlH4 or NaBH4, then primary alcohols are formed. This is also one of the important point. When aldehydes undergoes reduction in the presence of either lithium aluminum hydride or sodium borohydride, then we get primary alcohol. C or CHO. This is what aldehydes. When this aldehydes undergoes reduction in the presence of either LiLH4 or NaBH4, then we get primary alcohol. Reduction means what? Addition of hydrogens. See, if you see this reaction, then you get a clear idea. R C double bond OH. This is called aldehyde. When these aldehydes undergoes reduction in the presence of either LiAlH4 or NaBH4, then one hydrogen is going to attack here and one hydrogen is going to attack here and double bond become single bond. Reduction means addition of hydrogen. Then we get RCOH CHH. That means one hydrogen is added here, one hydrogen is added here. It can be written as RCH2OH. This is what primary alcohol, because this OH present on carbon, it is attacked only one carbon atom. When you take ketones, RC double bond OR, in the presence of same reagent LiAlH4 or NaBH4, then we get secondary alcohols, because one hydrogen is attacked here, is going to attack here, one more hydrogen is going to attack here, double bond becomes single bond, then product is what? RCH or OH. This is called secondary alcohols. When you take aldehydes, we get primary alcohols when they undergo reduction. When you take ketones, then you get secondary alcohols when they undergo reduction. That is about preparation methods of alcohols from carbonyl compounds. Next one is reduction of acids. Reduction of acids. When acids undergo reduction in the presence of LiLH4, then primary alcohols are formed. See, this is acids general formula RCOOH. When these acids undergo reduction, then this is total CO group is replaced by CH2. That means this oxygen is replaced by two hydrogen atoms. This oxygen is replaced by two hydrogens. Then we get primary alcohols. But in this reaction, actually this LiLH4 is a somehow expensive reagent. So we don't use this LiLH4 in case of acids to manufacture alcohols. For that purpose, it should be converted into esters by treating with alcohols. Later it can be converted into primary alcohols. I repeat this point once again, listen carefully. Actually LiLH4 is a expensive reagent, so we don't use that LiLH4 to manufacture of alcohols from acids. For that purpose, initially these acids can be converted into esters by treating with alcohols. Later these esters can be converted into primary alcohols. So when acids reacts with alcohols, then esters are formed. When these esters undergoes reduction in the presence of nickel reagent, then we get primary alcohols. So that is also one of the way to prepare alcohols from acids. Next preparation method is industrial method. This is also called fermentation method. In this fermentation method, anaerobic respiration takes place. Respiration is of two types. One is aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means in the presence of oxygen we can make energy from food. We can produce energy from food. In the absence of oxygen, if you make energy from food, that is called anaerobic respiration. That phenomenon takes place in this method. Initially we have to take some fruits. Fruits contains carbohydrates. They are glucose, sucrose and fructose. When fruits become ripening, that means almost ending stage of the fruits, then the concentration of sucrose increases and yeast is formed around the ripening fruit. When we crush the ripening fruit, yeast and sucrose come in contact with each other. The whole process kept in dark room, then fermentation starts. Dark room means there is no oxygen. Fermentation starts. Then yeast produces two enzymes. They are invertase and gymase. The enzyme invertase which converts sucrose into glucose and fructose. This is the formula for sucrose, C12H22O11. When this sucrose treated with the invertase enzyme, then we get glucose and fructose. Both are having same molecular formula. After this process, this glucose can be converted into ethyl alcohol by treating with the gymase enzyme. Then CO2 is also formed as byproduct. Like that we can make ethyl alcohols from this process. This is industrial method. So this is all about preparation methods of alcohols. Next topic in this chapter is physical properties of alcohols. This is also very important. Alcohols exhibit hydrogen bond, hence they have more boiling point than aldehydes, ketones and hydrocarbons. This is very important point. We know that very well. Alcohols means what? If OH group is present in a given organic compound, that is called alcohols. If OH bond is there, automatically that compound exhibits hydrogen bond. Because of exhibition of hydrogen bond, the alcohols exhibit more boiling point than aldehydes, ketones and hydrocarbons. Actually boiling point depends on two factors. They are molecular weight and hydrogen bond. If molecular weight increases, obviously boiling point also increases. But if a molecule exhibit hydrogen bond, even if it is having less molecular weight, it can exhibit more boiling point. I discussed that point so many times. Next, the tendency of formation of hydrogen bond in alcohols is primary greater than secondary greater than tertiary. This is also one of the important point that I will discuss this point here. Listen carefully. Tendency of formation of hydrogen bond in alcohols is what? In which case tendency of hydrogen bond is more primary, next one secondary, next one tertiary. See, if you see this one, then you get clear idea about this one. See, primary alcohols means what? RCH2OH. Secondary alcohols is what? RCHROH. Tertiary alcohols means RCRROH. When hydrogen bond formation increases, when the bond between oxygen and hydrogen will easily break, then automatically hydrogen bond formation increases. I repeat this point once again. When the bond between oxygen and hydrogen will easily break, then automatically hydrogen bond formation increases, because to form hydrogen bond, hydrogen should get positive charge and oxygen should get negative charge. For that purpose, the bond between oxygen and hydrogen will become weak. In this case, that chance is more compared to these two cases, because here only one alkyl group is present, here two alkyl groups, here three alkyl groups. So what if one alkyl group is present, then chance is somehow more, because these alkyl groups acts as electron donating groups. When these groups are present, automatically these groups donates electrons to this carbon, then this donates those electrons to this oxygen, then the oxygen donates electrons to hydrogen, then bond between oxygen and hydrogen is somehow more, bond strength is somehow more, then there is no chance of breaking bond. Compared to here bond strength is somehow less, because here three alkyl groups, here two alkyl groups. Compared to here bond strength is somehow less, because here only one alkyl group is there. So because of these reasons, bond strength is somehow less between oxygen and hydrogen. Automatically bond will become weak, then partial positive charge of hydrogen and partial negative charge of oxygen will form, then they readily form hydrogen bond. So automatically its order is more in case of primary than secondary than tertiary. Next, if branch increases, surface area decreases, then boiling point also decreases. If branch increases, surface area decreases, then boiling point also decreases. See, in this case, all are present in straight line manner. In this case, one branch occurs, one branch takes place. In this case, two branches takes place. So compared to here branch, here one branch is there, so that this molecule occupy less surface area. If we occupies less surface area, automatically it exhibits less boiling point compared to here. Next, compared to here this molecule having two branches, automatically this molecule occupies less surface area, automatically it exhibits less boiling point. So what is the point? If a branch increases, surface area decreases, then boiling point also decreases. Next point, as the size of the alkyl group increases, boiling point also increases. As the size of the alkyl group increases, boiling point also increases. See, if you observe these three compounds, in all compounds OH is present. Here methyl, ethyl, propyl. In which case alkyl group is more? In this case, automatically boiling point will be more. Next, if the size of the alkyl group is less, then solubility will be more. We know that point. If size is more, size of the alkyl group is more, boiling point is more, but its solubility is less. So here these 3 points are very important point. These 3 points are competitive points. As the branch increases, surface area decreases, boiling point decreases. As the size of the alkyl group increases, boiling point also increases. But as the size of the alkyl group increases, solubility decreases. So this is all about physical properties of alcohols. In next video we will discuss about chemical properties of alcohols, nothing but equations. Thank you.